A familiar name back at Alabama and a familiar name here to join us to talk Tide. We got Stephen M. Smith on the line from Touchdown Alabama, and of course, join him on his show Monday, Wednesday, and Friday right here on YouTube. In my own words, Stephen, how you doing today?
Doing great, Mark. Doing fantastic. We got some new coaches hired on Alabama staff and NFL Combine coming up in the next couple of weeks. So a lot to look forward to here.
Austin Armstrong is, of course, the new inside linebackers coach, but everybody's talking about Kevin Steele. That's an old name that goes way, way back. Of course, he was with Bama. He's been at various stops throughout the SEC, LSU and Auburn included. So 64 years old and 4 decades in the game. So Nick Saban looking to a familiar face and familiar name to improve the Bama defense.
Absolutely. And the thing about Steele is he understands the expectations of Coach Saban and the program. Of course, he talked about it when he was signed pen to paper to the Crimson Tide on Monday. Steele, very excited to be back. He was in Tuscaloosa 2007 as a defensive coordinator, 2008 as a linebackers coach, 2013 as a director of player personnel, and in 2014 as a linebackers coach. So he's very familiar with the Alabama system. The toughness that he brought, helped Alabama start this run of national championships. So to have him back, especially with the experience that he has at Auburn coordinating defenses, LSU coordinating that 2015 defense. He had a stint there with Tennessee as well. And just not only the experience in college football and the SEC, but also the NFL as well. This is a guy that's got 39 plus years of experience just coaching the game of football and being around football. And this is somebody that Coach Saban trusts dearly, loves him, respects him. And upon the hire being made, Mark, so many former players were so excited back in this hire, whether it was Reggie Ragland, former Alabama linebacker, Marquise Mays, former Alabama wide receiver, guys like Ryan Anderson, former Alabama linebacker, just a number of different guys behind this hire saying, yes, this is what Alabama needs, that toughness, that discipline, that physical mindset, that aggressive mindset, and keeping things simple, returning to the program in Kevin Steele.
Austin Armstrong obviously did some things right at Southern Miss. What else do we know about him and what he brings to the table?
Well, he will come in, Mark, as the inside linebackers coach. And Austin Armstrong, a defensive whiz kid at 32 years of age, has climbed up the coaching ranks rapidly. And it's because of his ability to not only to relate to players, but his ability to manipulate defenses, confuse offenses, and get the most out of just the talent he's got. I mean, you look at what he did at Southern Miss, really revamped that defense, improved that defense all across the board. Those inside linebackers were flying to the football, shooting gaps, making a ton of big, big plays. And not just at Southern Miss, he did a great job in Louisiana Lafayette under Billy Napier. He sat a year under Kirby Smart at Georgia 2019 as a defensive quality control coach and saw from behind the scenes what Kirby Smart did that made Georgia and continues to make Georgia a big-time factor in college football. So Austin Armstrong, he has sat under some great coaches, but he's also taken his own, and he's also put his own spin on some things that has helped him grow rapidly in the coaching world. And, I mean, he is excited to get here on campus to show Coach Saban what he has got and what he can bring to the table, the energy, the fresh ideas. He and Kevin Steele will bounce a lot of things off of each other. Kevin Steele will bring the old school, the toughness, the hard hat type of ordeal. But Austin Armstrong, he'll inject some new energy, some fresh ideas, some different innovation. And I think the two of those guys working hand in hand should be very interesting.